Gardner Busted. This is, or rather it was, a Gardner Bender branded wire strippers. It's the Gardner Bender GS-30. And Gardner Bender is not a cheap junk brand. That's a fairly respectable tool. This particular unit was made in Taiwan, but I believe the Gardner Bender does have a bunch of tools still made in USA, or at least they did as of recently. My first choice for hand tools like this is, that's not one of them, is Klein tools, which are made in USA. These are very, very good quality tools. I've never had one of these break. I've never had something from Gardner Bender break either. This is a first. And you know, a tool breaking is such a ironic thing because tools are supposed to be used to fix things. I think that this is going to be able to be repaired. I don't quite understand the way it works. I understand the way it's supposed to work. This goes like this. And this is it looks to be just a regular screw with threads on it. But what I don't understand is that this side where it screws into does not have any threads. So I don't understand what that screw would grip. And it's not long enough to the point where there could have been anything on the other side, because that was my first thought, was did a nut fall off or something, or a bolt rather, did a bolt fall off? But there's no way that a bolt could screw on there. There's not enough distance. So hopefully what I can do is I can just go to the hardware store and get a slightly longer screw and a corresponding bolt and patch this back up. But this doesn't want to come out now. So maybe there is more to this than I'm aware of. Let's see if I can get that to come out. No, that ain't coming out. So how then? That really doesn't make any sense. Let's see if I can pound it out. These stink. They constantly come out for no reason. There we go. So it does seem to be pretty much a regular screw. Of course the threads are all busted up now from pounding it out, but it looks like a fairly regular screw. Unless, do the threads not progress? Is it just... I don't know. It's a weird situation. So whatever. I guess I'm gonna have to go to the other Home Depot and I'll try to get a screw that's maybe twice this length and a corresponding bolt. And I wonder if we would need a lock washer or something. Actually, what we might need is we might need the bolt to pass through, and then have a nut, a lock washer, and then a nut, because this is going to turn, which would cause things to loosen up. So that's what we're going to have to do, and it's going to make the tool kind of bulky. And it might not even be worth it. I'll have to see. We'll have to price out some hardware. If this is $10 or $15, it's not worth spending $5 on hardware to get a tool that's not right. And that's probably about what it's going to cost. If you want to get a good stainless hardware, a bag of, just 2 or 4 washers is a couple bucks. So I'll have to go to the Home Depot now and check this.